Hello world, today is Wednesday, March 11th, 2026. It's 1:42 p.m. and this is another vlog, a 10-minute raw unedited talk about what is top of mind. This is the kind of a public journal, a captain's ship log, and oh shit, I'm in the call booth. I could have gone downstairs, but right now I'm in the NS Cafe. It's a bit of different vibe. I like the lighting in the studio, it's better. So yeah, this is a vlog, a 10-minute just unstructured, usually talk about what is the most important thing I discovered or did, and it's kind of a public journal that's documenting my life. So today I'm gonna at 2 p.m. I have a talk at the there's people coming from this MBA program to learn about NS. So I'm fucking doing that at 2 p.m. I'm gonna go to that now. Then gonna do sauna, ice bath. There's a public speaking kind of workshop at 4. I want to hit that up. It's Wednesday. I guess my priorities are building Ogme. So I was like I was journaling and journaling, morning pages, writing morning pages. And I think my morning pages revolved around, like today, really about creating content. And that means like being the like having on Ogme.world your own ability to sell your services, like sell ads or sell promotions. So it can be like a double-sided marketplace where people can offer sponsorships or ads, and on the other end they can request ads, like post jobs. And I believe that this is the way for people, humans, to have the control over a team of, like a creative team. So like I can see, and I think like today one of my goals is to create this AI short video of what Ogme.world with the marketplace can look like and what kind of impact it can have on the world. And now if I can like motivate myself and others around me to make this happen, this will be like the best outcome, and I can have like a vision that I'm working towards. Like Steve Jobs had a very clear vision of putting this MacBook Air into every kid's hand, like 10-year-olds. So like also like if I just have this vision of like, you know, creating this powerful tool and putting it into as many hands as possible, and like on Saturday I saw a big crowd of like 350 people at the Cloud Code meetup. Like if I can just visualize like, you know, having that kind of impact of helping 350 people, you know, make something like this social media content engine, like that's an immense impact. So like every single one of those people can have this tool where they are creating their own feature films, sci-fi films. Imagine writing their own books, and that's the superpower. Like if we can just imagine that, how individuals, like if I could just repeat this to myself, like so it's an open claw agent gives a person, if I can just be clear about what kind of power it gives a person this like a 10x engineer at your fingertips, and so they can write this code. Now, if you're just able to package this tool into a easy to use and powerful and simple interface and secure, that's a decatrillion-dollar, you know, economy. So just the scale of that is immense, and you need to be clear about this. You need to be creating the AI video content about this, and launch it and talk about it, and you know, fucking do it. So today I've been also experimenting about like, what do I talk about? Well, I tried doing the Instagram reel and like just talking about like what I did in the day, but I just feel like it's not really, don't have the energy, like the intention, don't have the the drive for it. I really, you really need to be about like speaking, finding your voice. You have to be finding your voice, and that's what iteration is all about, and that's what's really beautiful. So it's about, finding what you really care about, what what kind of change you want to have in the world, and that's what it's really about. And then once you're really clear about that, you are you go for it. You're direct. You articulate your vision, and you just fucking like promote. You build this pyramid, like Steve Jobs built this pyramid, and like I left the like didn't work at like corporate, but like that doesn't mean you're losing a lot of you're not losing skills. You just have to have this the insight that like how you can automate and help people do things faster and better with AI. And so that's where you're really making progress. That's where you are really gaining ground, and that's like, so taking those little wins and like pushing in that direction. And so every day you have a limited amount of time, but like where you put that time and that effort into, that's where you grow. And it's like, so you have to be very conscious about like repeating to yourself, these are my priorities, these are the goals that I'm going for, this is the thesis that I have of how I will get there, and these are my like top 3 most important things I have to do today. So that will help you uncover the next horizon, the next paradigm. So for me right now, that is about this OpenClaw agent platform. And so being very clear about like what it can do in terms of like your personal assistant, your personal life, on how it can help you organize your time, track all your work, track all of your knowledge base, all your information, all your references, your contact list. It can your knowledge base, your Obsidian. So all of these are very important. And so you have to compound all of your experiences, and you have to build on top of them. So what you have to do is you really have to be consistent, but you have to be creating output that can be like YouTube tutorials, that can be talks, that can be open source projects, that can be Instagram reels that are short documentaries about like your day. But you have to be shipping something, and you have to be iterating. It has to resonate with what you're about, what you care about, what you're promoting, and what you're trying to create. So it has to be valuable. It has to be interesting, valuable to you, but also to others. Like that's so where you find all that intersection, that's where you're going to grow the most. So the real insight is you have to find out. So like the real insight is like what agents do is they have this agentic loop, and it's on a terminal and it's connected to a computer, and it has all these skills. Now this is, if you put it in a product on a server, and you make it very easy to use. You make it so that it connects with all your platforms. Like that's the holy grail. So today I'm going to create a AI film about what the world would look like when every single, everybody in this Cloud Code meetup, 350 people, what the world would look like if every single one of them had this power, and it was working really great. So what would that look like? That's my challenge for today. So and like social media content is a perfect platform for that, because it allows you to create some artifacts and then connect with others, and others can listen to see your work, and then be impacted, and you're having some impact, and they can reward you. You can get paid for that. You can monetize it, and you can build an audience, and you can shift culture. That's powerful. So that's how one individual can have this bicycle for the mind to make a dent in the universe in the most simplest way. So that's immense. So ending it here, as always, sending you good thoughts, frequencies, and vibrations. May you be free from suffering. Peace.